baby being so good and being a good boy. Hi YouTube. We're currently at the auto collision center trying to get our car. I have to sign paperwork for them to release the car so that they can check it. As I told you guys, we were in an accident a couple of days ago, and now the insurance company sent us here to get the car looked at so they can get a quote for how much the damages will be. So we'll see how it goes. And that mommy baby. I fed him before we left, which is the key. Always feed your baby before you leave if you breastfeed, so that he'll sleep through the whole thing, at least for like 2 hours. So we're gonna do this, and then I'm going to get something to eat, and then I think we're gonna just chill the rest of the day, but we'll see. We're back. Look at my little baby. It's really warm outside, so we are about to go into Popeyes and get some lunch. But look at him, isn't he so cute? Thank you. This is what I have a taste for. It's so yummy. So, are you lying? Okay. So there's a rash on my baby's face. As you guys know, he has baby acne. The doctor told me, don't do anything, just let it dry up in the hills. It's very natural, it's very normal. Well, that's what I've been doing. It's easier to keep him in the house and away from people because, of course, if people see a baby with all this dry skin, they're gonna freak out and think something's wrong. But we know what's wrong. He's okay. I'm not a bad parent. I take care of my son. But of course, everybody wants to tell you how to be a good parent and what to do for your baby. So yesterday, a family friend or a family member suggested that we do something to his face, and they had a whole list of things that we need to do, and this and this and that. To take care of it, what we've been doing is just warm water, like 2 or 3 times a day, sometimes 5 times a day. I'll just take one of his rags, clean. I always use a clean rag. I never double with his rag. So every single time I wipe him or to give him a bath, I never reuse that rag because, again, his skin is so sensitive. So long story short, yesterday someone suggested that we go and get some Aveeno, but cream. Now we use the bath wash on him because it helps with his sensitive skin, and in case it gets on his face, the Johnsons & Johnsons, we just don't want that. So we've been using the Aveeno bath stuff, but we haven't been washing his face with any soap or anything like that. So long story short, I go against my better judgment. Of course, if somebody tells me to do something I don't want to do, and I already know that what I'm doing is working, that's the reason it's drying out, is because the way I've been doing it is working. It's just that it's not going to work overnight, you know. So long story short, I listen. We go to the store, we get some Aveeno cream for his face, give him a bath, everything is okay. We put the cream on his face. Now today, the whole left side of his face is red, and it's like raised, and it's just disgusting. And it's like, I should have just went with my gut. It's like, I'm a new parent. I take everybody's, everybody's advice because I'm a new parent. I don't know anything. I don't know more than someone who's had children. But when I'm with this kid 24/7, like, me being away from him is 30 minutes in the shower, or sometimes I'll let his dad watch him and get his own time with him, and I'll just go out for an hour. And even then, I can't think straight. I went to Forever 21 and shop while his dad watched him, and everything that I bought, I hate it because I think about this kid 24/7. So of course, I'm doing everything I can, but I cannot make his sensitive skin go away. I cannot make baby acne go away. Just like if you have acne, you can't just treat it and think it's gonna go away. You have to take the time to let it heal on its own. So long story short, I keep saying long story short, and the stories get longer and longer, but his face is all broken out. So it's just like, I'm making progress, and as a parent, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm doing it right. And then when somebody tells me to do it a different way and they're complaining about it, it makes me feel like maybe I'm doing something wrong. Like maybe, not that I'm a bad parent, but maybe I am neglecting his skin and maybe I'm doing it wrong. So I listen, and then we get set back, and it's just frustrating because it's like, I have to remember in my head, I'm his mother, and there's never a point when I don't think about his best interest. And so if it takes for him to not be around people so that they don't have anything to say about his face, that's just easy to me. And I know that's not the solution, but it's just frustrating because it's like everybody wants to be a parent, everybody's a doctor, everybody knows everything, everybody knows how to do your baby or treat your baby better than you can, of course. And then at the end of the day, mommy's always right. Frustrating as hell because now I have to deal with this. I have to treat his face, not whoever gave me advice on how to treat his face in the beginning, which was wrong. So he's 7 weeks now. He has an appointment on the 29th for his 2-month checkup, which will be his appointment for his shots and vaccinations. So I'm gonna continue how I've been doing, which is just warm water, back from square one, and what is it? As soon as I see the doctor, I'm gonna ask him if he can prescribe something that will help it to go away, or if he suggests that we continue what we're doing, because like I said, it's healing. Like the bumps are pretty much gone, or they were gone, and it was just dry, like extremely dry skin. It was no longer the excessive bumps. Now there's a huge rash on the side of his face on top of dry skin. So it's just like more of the story of mothers, new and old. You have to find an equilibrium. Especially if you're a new mom and you haven't went through certain things, listen to what people say. Take everything that people have to say in and soak it in, and you assess for yourself if it's the right thing for your child. Because when you just listen, it's wrong. When you don't listen, it's wrong. Find your happy medium and do what you feel. Go with your gut, because I didn't go with my gut. Now I have to walk around with a baby whose face is clearly broken out, and it makes me so sad to look at, because it's already sad looking at his face. But anyways, I'm gonna get to my food. It's cooled off because I don't like my food super hot, so it's cooled off. And he fell asleep, which is perfect, so I'll see you guys in a few. Let me say I killed it. Even my drink is empty. I was hungry. And I got pissed because a huge fly landed on my biscuit, so I didn't even get to enjoy it. But I'm stuffed anyway. I overstuffed myself, but R.I.P. Okay, we're headed home. I'm gonna try to take this wrap off really quickly. Baby is strapped in. Oh, I learned something new today, which is always good to learn something new, but can I put this somewhere else where you guys can see me? Let's see. That ain't no better. Okay, so I learned something new today. I'm taking the wrap off of me from eating, but I learned something new today. I always thought that you could not put a baby in a car without the base of the car seat. So I thought you needed both parts, for the infant car seats. And I learned today because Daddy forgot to take the base of my son's car seat out of the rental car this morning when he went to work. So when we had to leave and run errands, I thought that we were stuck and that we would not be able to run errands because we didn't have the base of the car seat. And so he's like, just strap them in. And I'm like, what? No. Like, I'm thinking that's some kind of like bootleg stuff. But no, of course I go to YouTube and find out how to do it. I didn't do it because I didn't believe him, but I wanted to watch a video on how to do it to make sure I was doing it right. Because it didn't seem like the car seat would, or the seat belt would be secure enough. But they taught me how to pull and lock the seat belt so that when you give it some slack, it will lock, so that the car seat's really, really tight, and then you push it in really, really, the car seat itself in really, really hard, so that it will be really, really tight. And I actually like how it fits into the car seat or into the car much better than I like how the base is, because the base sometimes feels a little wobbly, but the way the car seat is in, you probably cannot see, but the way that the car seat is in right now, it's so snug that I feel like he's even more secure that way, which I don't know if that's fact or just my thought process or what, but yeah, I learned something new today. So if you are a mother or expecting or whatever, find out how to lock your car seat into